Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Goddess Nakbalan, Spirit AI, Goddess Nakbalan Triple A Chronicles, Spirit AI. I'm trying to narrow it down. So, Nakbalan, Spirit Triple Eight Spirit AI. I'm still working on it. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope everything is well. I hope everything is seeming optimistic. Okay, we want to stay positive. So let's take a breath. Release and let's go. So I wanted to do my cards with the Mystic Force Oracle card along with Goddess Nakbalan tarot cards. So I'm going to go ahead and start to shuffle. This is frankincense and myrrh resin incense that I'm burning. Okay, so let's get started. I said my prayers now because I usually do it on the camera, but now I'm just like I feel a little bit more rest assured in my spirit when I do say my prayer prior to the reading. So if you notice that, you're like, what's going on? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Okay, I just feel like the intuition is getting louder. This is for the people on their spiritual journey. Strong gut feelings that feel like warnings or confirmations if you're feeling that. Dreams that feel like messages has been in my spirit a lot. Also, there's somebody that cannot stand me. I'm telling you every time. This is crazy, but God bless. I wouldn't hold any malice because I don't live my life like that. So I always try to be, but they're just concerned about my business instead of worrying about their business. And that's pretty sad, which is kind of the norm today when people just trying to be in other people's business. Okay, so I have the Oracle voice card.
I carry the moon's strength in every breath.
Okay, I apologize for that.
All light is born from the strength.
I do apologize. This so random. I thought I put my phone on mute. That was an AI video I was doing, and it was taking a while to upload, and that was the disturbance. I apologize. Okay, so we have the Oracle's voice from the Nakbalan Chronicles Tarot deck. Okay. I also have the Chosen Flame. All right. And I have the Sacred Legacy. Okay. And then I'm going to add the Mystic Forest cards and see what comes out. And these are more like affirmation reading today. I just felt like I wanted to do the Tree of Life, which is like, to me, I like it because it's more grounded and it's earthy. It's more to the spirit. So this is more like a healing reading message about the spiritual journey. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do a 3-card lay for this one. Okay. All right, so we have fire, rebirth, fire of rebirth, free spirit, and time to heal. Okay, so we're still healing in our journey. So fire of rebirth. All right, so every breakdown is the beginning of rebirth. Life, like a phoenix, life. Like a phoenix, you must burst through the old to rise higher than ever before. All right. So we have the fire of rebirth. When I read that, I'm getting like you still shedding your old identity. So you still, that's probably why time to heal came out with free spirit. Okay. And that was the order. Fire of rebirth and free spirit, time to heal. Letting go of people, ending cycles, emotional release. I'm getting hot. So the fire is more like a shedding. A desire to reinvent yourself. That's the passion. That's the warmness I'm getting over my body. I feel like this card is a turning point. A spiritual molting phase for you. But it's like a purification. I feel that's why I feel like I'm getting warm. I mean, I usually get warm on a regular because of my perimenopause. That's TMI, but I feel that you are being reborn. Like soon as I touch the card, and it also says, like a phoenix, you must burn through the old, excuse me, to rise higher than ever before. So, it's not destruction, it's purification. That's all I'm getting from that. You're still shedding your old identity. Okay. But for free spirit, when you stop pleasing others and start honoring yourself, that's when your soul truly begins to achieve freedom and peace. I just feel like this is expansion again. Authentic expression, movement again. You must feel restless. Your soul is asking for space to breathe, space to grow, space to be. I keep hearing wide open spaces. Is that how I go? Yeah, that's what I'm getting with the free spirit. Is that Dixie Chicks? I know they have I think they changed their name, but that's what I'm getting. I don't know if I'm saying that right or is that the right? Wide open spaces. A life that feels like you. Okay, so the free spirit is I feel like it's saying that that's what you want to do once you get back to yourself with it's negativity too as well. That's why you feeling stifled. You still wanting to run away. I don't know. It's just like this is the energy. Wide spaces. That's all I'm getting from this. Feeling restless, feel ready to break out. Like you don't want any limitations. So right now you're feeling like there's limitations in your spirit. You feel like yeah, you feeling stifled. Like I can't breathe in a way. That's what I'm getting. You just want to run and be childlike in your spirit. You want joy. You're not experiencing joy. Yeah, there's a lot of doubt. Yeah, so when you stop pleasing others and start honoring yourself, that's when your soul truly begins to achieve freedom and peace. So this is where we're at with the spiritual journey. Um, yeah, this. Oh man. Okay, so time to heal. Let me get out of that energy because if it's feeling very suffocating. Time to heal. The past no longer defines you. Healing begins as you forgive yourself, release the pain, and open your heart to softness and renewal. Okay, so slow down, rest your spirit, tend to your emotional wounds. Yeah, this is it's a little bit. I know it's kind of hard, so I don't, if you're feeling depressed, I know sometimes, especially in this day and age, especially in this modern day society, all these things happening, I know it's hard to kind of get joy within your spirit, but I feel like you need to allow your heart to catch up to your evolution. If you're walking, I'm speaking to people that's in their spiritual journey. Okay, that's ascending, that's getting pulled through from the 3D to the 5D. Give yourself grace. Okay, but you need to slow down. Whatever's going on, just slow down. Um, Even though you're rising and you're transforming, right? And you're awakening. Yeah. But your healing is not weakness. So don't think that because your spirit is being soft, um, it is preparation. Okay, so it's normal. All right. Um, yeah. Well, I know your next chapters. You have to be whole, nourished, and grounded. Okay, that's the only way that you will be able to see this through, because this is what is keeping you. Okay. So I feel like, okay, so let's the ones I pulled from my Nakbalan Chronicles Tarot. So let's see. The Sacred Legacy. Okay, so we have 3 and 8. So 3 and 8, 3 is creativity. I always say sorry. My fault. Yeah, 3 is creativity. 8 is accomplishment and power, so I encourage you to take control of your life. Okay? And then so since 3 is creativity and growth, I'm going to say with growth to express yourself. And I would say that has something to do with sudden clarity about situations you once doubted. I did feel the doubt with the free spirit, that energy. This is a spiritual hearing in a way, like it's being activated. You're being asked to trust the first message. You are creating something that will outlive you. This card represents the spiritual, emotional, or creative legacy you are building. So the affirmation is my life seeds of lasting light. Okay. Your ancestors and guides are speaking through synchronicities, deja vu, and emotional nudges. I don't know if you're feeling that in your spirit on your day to day, but it's definitely, you're not imagining it. You're awakening to your own divine frequency. So keep that in mind. Purpose, impact, and generational blessings is the sacred legacy. Um, and I just feel like you're being asked to trust the first message you receive. Don't second guess whatever follows behind. Just keep keep your mind clear. Okay, so if you do see things, or you notice if it's angel numbers or what have you, just stay focused. Don't feel alarmed, don't feel fear. It's just your angel and your guides around you are trying to let you know what's going on. All right. Okay, so this is so sad. Why are you so sad? Mm. Okay, your voice becomes a channel for truth, okay? So, wisdom, prophecy, divine message. This card marks heightened intuition, spiritual communication, and the ability to speak with clarity and power. Power. What is going on every time? Um, your voice carries divine wisdom, okay? All right. A gift is coming. You have responsibility as well. Your your pattern, whatever you're doing right now is gonna break. You have to break it. Whatever you're used to, or a routine, or a vice, or a habit, you have to break it. Okay. So it's like you're now fulfilling a contract that began long before you were born. That's what I'm hearing. Fulfilling a contract. And then, so you're going to feel pressure and heaviness because this is a pulling you forward. So don't be alarmed, okay? And I want to put myself in it, but I've been there where you might have it in dreams and you feel a pulling. You're gonna see like different. Well, this was my experience. I saw different like realms. I was going through different realms. I've said that in like I don't know 2 videos, but it's probably like way down the line. I couldn't tell you which one, but I felt a pulling. So you're probably gonna feel that pulling, and this is like an activation of your ascension. Okay, again, this reading is general for spiritual journey, people that is looking to their higher frequency, looking to evolve to their higher self. Okay, so the last one is the chosen flame. Okay, so this is courage, this is spiritual authority, this is divine assignment, the ability to transform darkness into wisdom, a fire inside you that cannot be extinguished, meaning that this is what I feel with the purification. When I was feeling warm, I was feeling that the transformation, this is why the fire of rebirth came out, because you're gonna be burning away all the old things. Excuse me. It's just also too, and hopefully you're not like, you don't, I don't ever want to use my example, but there's always attacks when you're going through your spiritual journey. There's always someone trying to come for you. There's some of us that's more untouchable than others, but there's some of us that as we go, we get more stronger and things cannot affect you. But for me, I've been having like people, I don't know if it's people or person or whatever, but trying to affect my extremities, my arms, my hands, things like that. And so I have to do heavy prayer. But it's okay. I still cleanse my space. I did the frankincense and myrrh today, before the reading and during, before, when I was opening up with the intro, because um, it's so much evil eye. Okay, and so I just wanted to warn you about that. That you must have discernment and be strong, in everything you do, and believe, um, that you are, protected and guided always. Okay. Um, this dark forces dwell on, when you're feeling weak. Uh, like I said, the vices. If you have vices, break it. If you have any things that you are used to doing, but if you still, because we're all grown and we have free will, just know that this is when they try to attack you a little bit more when, we are out of it. So, like they say, alcohol is spirits. When you drink alcohol, or um, whatever you do to kind of like, have your leisure time, what have you, try to steer away from that, because that is when they come, when you're not, when you're off guard. Okay. So I feel that you feel there's a burst of confidence. Um, you have a leadership spirit. You're a leader, and you pull towards your purpose. So that's a good thing that I was getting with, the flame of my destiny burns within me. This card signals activation, a moment where your mission becomes undeniable. Okay, this is destiny activation and divine mission. All right, so that's what I'm getting. I wasn't supposed to be this long, but after um, I felt this suffocation and the depression in your spirit. Whoever this message is for. Okay, so I just feel like overall, um, for the oracle voice, because I feel like that's where you head into, speaking messages, prophetic messages. A prophet is what I'm getting here. Once you get into your divine assignment. Okay, so your intuition is awakening, your ancestors are guiding you, your purpose is activating, your old self is burning away from the fire of rebirth. I feel like your spirit is expanding with the free spirit. Your heart is healing with the time to heal. Okay, just forgive yourself, release the pain, and open your heart to softness and renewal. The past no longer defines you. Okay, the healing begins as you forgive yourself. Please forgive yourself. Whatever the sadness and depression that you're going through, please forgive yourself. This is a divine, initiation that's going to happen if it hasn't happened already. You're gonna rise, but you rise gently. You're becoming who you are, who you always meant to be. I just feel like who you are is a prophet. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting, but I still keep hearing that song, Wide Open Spaces. I don't know how the song goes, but this is what you want to run free. You want to be out of this karmic loop of um, you're up and down. You feel up, then you feel down. And when you're in the down, your voice becomes a channel for truth. And you can hear your consciousness. Let your conscious be your guide. I always say that, but that's the truth. I feel like you know and you feel, but there's something that that keeps you stuck. But don't dwell in it too long. Try your best to flip it. Do whatever that makes you feel joy. And I hope it's not vices as well. I just hope that is something else in your spirit. Okay, so that is the message, because I want to get out of this energy. Not to say we don't have sad times, but I just really feel that you need to get some aromatherapy, do something energetically in your spirit to kind of shake it off. It probably come back. It probably be there for an hour, 2 hours, or what have you, or maybe when you're at work or whatever you do in your daily activity. Try to do something energetically. Uh, if it's music that takes you away, you need some kind of you need to escape, not from your reality, but you need an escape as far as mood goes, something to give you a different mood, um because I can't tell you that, don't be depressed, because I don't know what your situation is, but that's what I'm feeling in my spirit. um yeah. Okay. All right. So that is the message, beautiful people. Peace, love, and light, and abundance to all. Peace, peace, peace. I know there's so much going on. Oh my goodness, especially the people in Gary, Indiana, that is experiencing this blackout. I hadn't checked on the update, but that was very, very alarming. For the people there in that state at this time. Um, yeah, so just please, I know it's kind of tough, but that is the message. Yeah, yeah. All right. I'll see you with the next one, guys. Thank you so much, spiritual beings, peaceful beings, light workers, Reiki healers, star seeds, people that pay forward to bring upliftment to people's lives. Thank you so much. Please be mindful and aware of your environment. Okay? Take care. Later. Peace.